Hello, my name is Bob. Welcome to a short stop on pool. This week I'm showing a rack of pool I played about a year ago. This is on my co-author's home table. It's a Gandy with deep shelves. Makes the pockets play pretty tight, and it's been kicking my butt so far. I have not been able to get a 100-ball run on this table. I've been playing off and on it for about a year. Hopefully that'll change soon, but this rack features an important lesson about avoiding tunnel vision. Let's get into the rack. This is the first rack of a run, so I set up my preferred break shot. And what I like to do is put the object ball between 1 and 2 ball diameters away from the rack. And I put it about even with the second ball, maybe a little bit lower. This one looks like it's pretty even. Because I want to hit the bottom of the second ball or the top of the third ball. I'm pretty sure I'll hit the second ball here. And then I put the cue ball pretty much on a line parallel to the rail. It can be just a hair outside of that line. I don't like it inside of the line, but putting it on the line gives you the effects of an inside angle. What I mean is the cue ball retains a lot of energy from the shot. If the cue ball was even over a half a ball diameter to the left, you'd get less energy and you'd have to muscle it a lot more. That said, I like to hit this shot hard. Thorsten Hohmann does a similar thing. I'm sure he copies me, just kidding. But I'm using low outside English, so right English in this case. The cue ball is going to go to the side rail, bottom rail, and I like to hit it really hard so it goes, sometimes it'll go 2 or 3 rails, and I'll get a shot in the bottom left corner pocket. You can also hit this with a medium soft stroke where you just bring the cue ball over to the side rail, and then you're hoping for a shot into the bottom left. But I prefer to hit it harder and open the rack wider. Let's take a look at the results. So that break shot was a success in that I definitely achieved my goal of spreading the balls wide. The cue ball hit a ball on the way to the foot rail, and it could have been trapped there and been a lot worse. But this rack illustrates the drawback of hitting it hard. You don't have to come up with an easy shot just because you spread the balls wide. It looks like the 13 ball does not pass in the side pocket. The only shot I have is a back cut on the 14 or possibly a 2-11 combination. So that's not the easy start to the rack that I was hoping for. So this result kind of demonstrates the risk-reward of hitting that break shot hard or medium. If you just hit it softer, you're more likely to come up with a shot but have a little bit more clustered table. If you hit it hard and you come up with an easy shot, you look like a genius, but you could also have a tough road. So I elect to shoot the back cut on the 14. The reason why is that the cue ball is going to hit the 9 ball, and that should keep it constrained, and it shouldn't go flying around. I could shoot the combination, but I'm going to have to stroke it hard and run into the 15 or the 5, and so this is a little bit more controllable, I felt. I consider that an excellent result, considering I had no idea where the cue ball was going to go. Now I have 2 shots. I can shoot the 11 or the 2 to continue my run. A quick survey of the table reveals a few things. I have 4 up-table balls now. I have a cluster of balls on the bottom rail. I believe I'll use the 6 ball as the break shot, and the 12 in the side could be a good key ball. I can use the 11 to set up for the 7-15 combination, so I'm not worried about that cluster. For that reason, I choose to shoot the 2 ball now. I can use the 2 ball to go up table, clear those 4 balls, and then come back down, get straight on the 11, shoot the combination, and the rest of the rack should be easy. When shooting this 2 ball, it's a back cut, so I'm really focused on pocketing the ball. I think that as long as I don't contact the 9 ball going up table, I'm going to come out with a shot. Okay, that's ideal, and I pretty instinctively realized that I can use the 3 ball to come down table easily to get on the 11, because an inside angle on the 3 takes me diagonally across the table. So this is just a matter of shooting these balls and a stop shot on the 9 to make sure I have that angle. Notice that I walk over to look at the angle before shooting it, because if I get too sharp of an angle, it might be hard to get the cue ball over to the right side rail. So as you can see, I don't get too far inside. Checking your angles only takes a second or less, but it's very important, and it's something you're going to see the best pros doing all the time. And then here on my very next shot, I don't go over and check the angle. Why would I? It's such a simple shot. Maybe that's why I messed up my position. So I'm visibly upset with myself, and now I've got to shoot a recovery shot. The 13 in the side. I don't want to blast it because that ball can bobble out of the side pocket at that angle. Now I've got a cut shot on the combination rather than being straight in. I decided to use extreme inside English, left English, to spin the cue ball forward into the 5. I think that should keep the cue ball under control, and at the worst I should come up with a shot on the 12 ball on the side. Here I'm relieved that that shot worked out well, but I think I make a critical mistake. I may be playing a little bit too fast, and that's what led to the error on the 11 ball where I did not get straight in on the combination. And at this point, the pattern looks like it should be that stripe in the center of the table. I think it's a 10. 10, 5, 7. The shot on the 7 will lead very naturally to the 14 in the side for my key ball. But I don't even stop to look and see that, and that's a big mistake. And it's something I've worked hard on my game over the last year, and I hope I'm doing better on that. This is a really good lesson. I ran into some balls, and so the configuration of the layout of the balls on the table changed. Whenever that happens, an alarm bell needs to go off in your mind that says, stop and look. And I didn't do that. So if I did that, I would have shot the better pattern. Instead, I roll in the 5, and I don't go to look and see what angle I need on the 7. So I end up with too much angle on the 7. Now I've got to shoot a shot on the 7 where I'm really not sure where the cue ball's going. I'm trying to come up table about halfway. If I hit the ball in the center of the table, good, but this is not ideal. I was extremely fortunate to come up with an easy shot on that stripe in the corner, a little pinch draw to get on my key ball. That certainly did not have to turn out that well. Take the time to look at your options. It only takes a split second. Even on this key ball shot, I did not go look, and I shot a stop shot, whereas rolling the cue ball forward another 1 to 2 ball diameters, I would have had a much better angle on this break shot. Because of the shallow angle on this break shot, the next rack does not open well. Remember to avoid tunnel vision, keep your mind limber. Always take that extra second to check your angle or review the pattern, especially if the balls get rearranged. I hope you liked that video and found it helpful. Please hit the like button, and you're going to want to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've been working on a new video for a while now. It's going to be released soon, and it's called The Top 10 Reasons Your Aiming System Sucks. So get ready for that one. I think you're going to like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Rack of the Week.